you let a lead walk all over you and direct you and basically control how you're gonna move, it's over with. Yeah. They'll take full advantage.
So if we can tell anybody else,
anybody starting out,
not to do that, because we both did it.
The big thing is the QR code. The QR code is taking them directly to the website. That's where you want your leads to all go first. I mean, it's one thing to talk to them on the phone. You can say whatever you want. Even when I do get a phone call, I direct them to the website after, during that call. Like, okay, yeah, after we hang up here, please go to our website, fill out the quote request, look around while you're there. We got a lot of information, a lot of cool projects, that we have on there. I don't even direct them to social media or anything. It's straight to the website because it's a qualifier. Yeah. It's not just to show off your work, it's a qualifier. If they're not willing to get off that phone call with you and take that extra step to go research you, they don't give about you. They're just shopping. They just need somebody with a cheap price. So if they go down that rabbit hole, so to speak, like we do, on social media sometimes, if they're gonna research me and then fill out the quote request form, that's a qualifier in itself. Yep. Then the questions, those are qualifiers that are in that quote request form. We wanna know how much you wanna invest, what type of project, backyard, front yard, things like that. That's all qualifying. All that has to get done before we even step foot on a property.
I like the piece of advice there is give them the next step.
Exactly.
I feel like we have to give the client the next step majority of the time. Yep. Right?
Dude, I wasted so much time my first 2 years just jumping at every single lead that came in. And like Dan, this is the first year 4, where there's weekends now that I'm not working.
Yeah.
I'm not in the field. I'm not in the field.
It's hard for a lot of us to say though.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean,
and year 4, I think I did it. Let's see, I've been at the camper. I mentioned my camper out here. That's when I just shut it down.
Yeah.
And it was like Saturdays I'm not working anymore. Let's see, this is our 3rd summer there. This is Saturday. So year 4 for me as well. Yeah. I thought Saturdays were just another work day.
Yeah. Saturday and Sundays.
I own my own business. I just have to work. But then I have a 14-year-old and a 13-year-old, and it's like, no.
Getting more aggressive with the qualifying.
Yeah.
Actually now is giving me more time on my weekends. Now,
yeah.
Because I'm not chasing a lead.
Right.
And I'm not sitting there putting in all that back end work, putting a proposal together, all for them to be like, oh, well, no.
Yeah.
Now
that you say that, I can probably think of multiple Saturdays where it's like, oh, I'm finally ready to go take a look at your project. And then
Saturdays and Sundays were my days to go out and do on-site consultations and work on all the proposals and get everything ready for Monday or whatever project we're currently on. And you don't even hear from them again. And you never hear from them. They ghost you, or they say, oh, we're not interested anymore, or give you every excuse under the book. But no, that is a big piece of advice. I hope that you guys release out to the herds, man. Just get aggressive with qualifying.
Yeah, I love it.
Because it doesn't matter how cool of projects you do, what knowledge you have in the industry. If you're spinning wheels on both clients, you're not going to get anywhere.
Or you're going to be frustrated.
You're going to be so frustrated, mentally exhausted, and it's going to start affecting your work.
And I like how your questionnaire or the qualifications are, do you want exactly what I provide?
Yeah.
This is what I provide right here, high-end outdoor living spaces. This is what's included in those living spaces.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want a living space like this? Leave that up to them to tell you that they want that and that you're the right guy for them.
The best response is no response from them. After I get off that phone call. No, seriously, because I direct them to the website.
Yeah.
I get notifications as soon as they get,
the good client is filling it out right away.
Exactly. Yeah. So as soon as we get off the phone, I didn't waste maybe about 5-10 minutes of my time on the call.
Yeah.
They didn't fill out the quote request form. Cool.
Yeah.
Then not wasting any more time on that lead.
Exactly.
So it's like that's sometimes.
And how many times would it be like, yeah, I'll come out there tomorrow. With that 5 or 10 minutes, and not have any. I think that's what we learn as we grow and as we go here. But that's great advice, and it's stuff that maybe I didn't pay attention to the advice or get the advice when I was doing it. Yeah. So if we can tell anybody else,
anybody starting out,
not to do that, because we both did it for sure.
I went through it. I went through the ringer. I can't tell you how many hours and just days. And our time is valuable. Everybody's time is valuable.
Yeah.
And especially owner-operators and people in our craft, as I call it.
Exactly.
And just life, period.
Yeah, right.
Life, period.
Exactly.
Every hour of the day is valuable,
I'll be with my 10-year-old son before I want to be looking at your job, or you're not going to hire me.
Unfortunately, we are looked at still as the worker. There is some clients that actually treat us like humans and treat us with respect, but the majority of them, we're just a service.
Yeah, right. Yep. And so,
So you can't let leads like that take advantage of you or treat you like that.
yeah,
So
I like
standing
that.
your ground, boundaries as a business owner, because if you let a lead, walk all over you and direct you and basically control how you're going to move, it's over with.
Yeah,
It's over with.
quickly.
They'll take full advantage.
And when you're
You know?
young in the industry and you're
Right,
just
and I
getting
get it. You're
started,
hungry. You're going to
but
jump at
you're
everything.
blind to that.
Exactly.
You're blind.
'Cause
We
you're so
were both
focused on
blind to
building,
that.
and sometimes, yeah, it's worked out for some people. I get it. If you
Yeah.
want to jump at every single lead and you get 1 out of 15, cool.
Yeah.
Do you? But you're going to burn out really
Yeah,
quick.
I
feel.
100%
You're going to burn
agree.
out really
That's-
quick. Yeah, if you can at least kind of get the stress of just constantly getting told no
Yeah.
and wasting all that time for a no, if you can just eliminate that, I feel like you're going to go
You have
through your business a lot better.
Enough stuff to worry about as it is.
Focus on being great at this craft.
Exactly.